Hi, these comments are for TP. This is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and I'm listening to a speaking practice test that you sent me a couple of days ago. I got a little bit busy, so I apologize for the delay, but I'm going to give you feedback right now. Okay, so I have the independent speaking rubrics here or the integrated. I'm not quite sure which one we're doing with here, so give me a quick second. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and listen to it right now.
According to the passage, scatter.
Okay, so this is integrated speaking, it looks like. Here we go. So I'm going to look at, you're probably, what you've been doing before is you're in the 3, around the 3 to the 4 area here. So let's see how you do with your delivery, language use, and topic development.
According to the passage, scattered hoarding means that animals store the food in many different places. The professor in the conversation uses the squirrels in the northeastern United States to further explain the point. The squirrels love eating nuts, however, it's difficult to find nuts in winter. So
I would say the squirrels like eating nuts, but it's difficult to find this nutritious substance during the wintertime. Maybe use the word but. That way you don't have two really short sentences there. So you're trying to showcase you have advanced, basic, and advanced grammar. So having some longer sentences in there is good. You don't want a lot of sentences between, say, 10 and 15 words. You don't want that.
the squirrels would spend most of their time finding nuts during autumn, which is the period of time the nuts are available everywhere.
Which is the period of time in which nuts are available everywhere. You need to do better with the blending here. Sometimes you have trouble with this. You have to link the words within the thought groups. That gives you a very natural type pacing to your
They would clean
English.
the outer shell of the nuts to help preserve them and make them easier to eat.
Okay.
Also, they would bury hundreds of nuts. However, they wouldn't place all the nuts in one place, but would dig hundreds of holes and put only one nut in each hole. In this way, if some animals find some nuts, the squirrel could make sure that they will still have enough food to survive the winter. So this is how scatter hoarding works.
Yeah. It's that word. Is it scatter hoarding? I think you're saying
So this is how scatter hoarding works.
scatter hoarding. You're not quite pronouncing that term. Okay, so I think overall it could be that your vocabulary and your grammar is a little bit basic, so you want to work on creating some longer, maybe 20 to 30 word sentences in there to showcase some advanced grammar. Maybe do more of that. I think you could probably improve your vocabulary level also. With delivery, the main thing is your thought groups and your blending, and the blending within the thought groups. You have to do better with the linking there. That's going to help you to speak more naturally. You can study TOEFL or pronunciation lessons 41 through 44 to learn more about that. Let's listen to it one more time. As I listen this time, I'm not going to stop it, and I'm going to go into the integrated rubrics to figure out your score. The only question I have is, how the heck do these squirrels know where they bury all these nuts? You said that they create hundreds of holes and they put the nuts in all of these different holes, but they have to go back and find those during the wintertime. And during the wintertime, it gets the ground gets really hard. But I know that squirrels are great diggers. They can dig. They dig in my yard all day long. It drives me crazy. But anyway, let's listen to it one more time.
According to the passage, scatter hoarding means that animals store the food in many different places. The professor in the conversation uses the squirrels in the northeastern United States to further explain the point. The squirrels love eating nuts, however, it's difficult to find nuts in winter. So the squirrels would spend most of their time finding nuts during autumn, which is the period of time the nuts are available everywhere. They would clean the outer shell of the nuts to help preserve them and make them easier to eat. Also, they would bury hundreds of nuts. However, they wouldn't place all the nuts in one place, but would dig hundreds of holes and put only one nut in each hole. In this way, if some animals find some nuts, the squirrel could make sure that they will still have enough food to survive the winter. So this is how scared and haunting works.
Yeah, I think that the biggest area that's going to drop you below 26, I think, is delivery. That's in the 3 area. So minor difficulties with, in this case, pacing. So you have to work better with your linking there. Maybe you're a little bit limited in the range of your grammar, but I think it's not too bad. But I think the delivery is the area that's going to create the most trouble. I think a lot of things you do are in the 4 area. I'm going to put you at here 24 to 26 points on this. I think if you did not get 26, it's because I think the speech rater, which listens to it, the artificial intelligence scoring engine, they're going to have problems with delivery. I think that's the issue. All right. Thank you.